Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 13 of SubTerra Tech, where we get the Energized Transmutable shard here. And how do we do it? Well, you're going to have to watch the entire episode to find out. But before you do, have you hit that like, share, subscribe? Did you know that like 97% of you guys who watch my stuff aren't subscribed? What's wrong with you? Am I not good enough? Anyway, hit that subscribe button. It really means a lot. We are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Also, share this with your friends. And let's jump on in. Okay, guys, jumping into this episode, we have actually a few issues while I was making this stuff. Let me see if I can show it to you guys here real quick. Core. I do still need one of these blazing cores. While I was making the stuff, let's see here, what are we processing? I noticed that the power kept going out. So one issue is there is not enough power in here. So what we can do to fix this is I was looking at power to actually fix this here. And that is these magmators. We currently are using the one magma creation. So what I'm going to do here is teach basic. I'm going to teach these up to a certain level. The blazing, and that level is this right here, the spirited, which makes 8,000 FE per tick. So this one was the blazing, which is this one. Niotic. We don't have the blazing ones taught to the system yet. At power. 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 Uh, haven't gotten the basic ones taught to the system yet, but yeah, here we go. Oh, at power. Here we go. Spirited. Let's see here. And the only reason why we're not going to the nitro ones yet is we don't have the nitro crystals, which I'm hoping we can somewhat get through on this episode. I'm just seeing where the hold up is. We're just waiting on. Oh, we're just waiting on the redstone to process, which I think I have that currently set to only run when it receives a redstone signal. Yeah, there we go. That's what it was. It was just I completely forgot I had this shut down to try to conserve power. All right. There we go. We'll let that run. We'll check back on that in just a second. But at power, we want a spirited one here. So we're going to start off with running this to get the spirited. Really? Really? Can we make another one of these that quick? I can't remember how many of these we're going to have to replace in here. It's 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 8. But these only produce 120 RF per tick. These, however, produce 8,000 per tick. So that is a lot more power going to our system. We can see those fill up. And they are building up a surplus. Actually, these are now starting to build up a surplus of electricity. So, and we need a total of 8 of those. 8 spirited ones. So we just need a total of 6 more. We're missing blaze powder and dielectric case. I was about to say, I really need to get the transmutation table in here, but I keep forgetting I have this tablet. Blaze and dielectric case. All right, just taking this, going as quickly as possible in here. At power, we want 8 more spirited, or 6 more spirited. That's it, 6 more. And one of the things I'm also going to do is make one of these Herculean storage for our thing. I did get these guys up to the spirited energy rods, trying to speed this up because of how much time it takes to process stuff. Just waiting. That's going pretty decently fast. I can't wait till we don't have to do that process and just can get it from the wall of stuff here. I'm coming back here to check on this. I think, yeah, we're going to have to set this to high, let this build up power. This is not connected to that power, so we might just toss one of those powers, flux points, I think it is, onto that flux. Yeah, flux point. All right, there is our Herculean tank. There's our flux point. And if I come in here right now, I can see our 6 spirited. So let's go in here first, replace these out. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, and there's all of those. Should be one right there, but I don't see it. And these are not keeping up. Which I was kind of afraid of. So we're gonna set this to that network. It charges and then immediately discharges, so it's gonna take a little bit, but looks like, yeah, we're missing one. One that should be right here. Um, oh, there it is. I did not pick it up. Okay. All right. Once this builds back up, I'm gonna have to probably get a few more fluid. That's fine, easily done. But we should start building up the power that we're going to need. Set this here. We're going to say this connects to this. Come back here where we now set that up. And now I should be able to ignore that and it should run fine. Should run fine. All right. Let me see here. And let's see if we've got that core done yet. Nope. Nope. What are we? Oh, we're still waiting on the gold and all these other resources to process. Yeah, we're just waiting on the stuff to process. All right. So let's go grab some fluid and I'm gonna say oh, you know what? We can do that. I'm only gonna really use 10 more, but we're gonna need 10 buckets of lava. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need to go put away these engines here. All right. All right, that should be my 10 of those done up. We should now have the ability to increase our lava production. Go in here, grab them out, and pipes. And there we go. We made some pipes. And this is just to, oh, I should have also gotten some tier upgrades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yeah, I should have gotten the tier upgrades. Wait. I can just do this, right? You guys realize how scatterbrained I get at times. Okay, so here we go. Putting these in here should speed this all up. Should have 2 more of these guys. 1 more. There we go. All right, and now Wrong thing. All right. There we go. That's now producing the lava that is now trying to help fill these up full of lava. This is still like fluctuating. It is building up Fe, so we're good. We should now no longer worry about this setup running out of power while I'm doing this stuff. So if we type in core here, there we go. We've got that core. I can now go in here and say resource. And some cobblestone. So we'll tower up to here. Place this here. I think I can do that. Set the resource there. This in here. This in here. Now we can wrench this. Right here. We can grab a drawer. From functional storage. Set it right here. Put that in there. Linking. Configuration. Cover up that hole. Ah. Alright. There we go. Now we've got the blazing. And now we want to try to make the spirited. The reason why I hadn't made it yet is I'm going to, not spirited, nitro. The reason why I hadn't gotten into this one yet is I need to get to the ability to have nether stars. Just one nether star is enough to do this, but we just still need to kill the wither for the first time. So I was looking through the quest book at the things, and I went back to Hostile Neural Network. So it's like, oh, do you have it? No, we just have the wither skeleton. So we need to use 5 cogs to get the wither skeleton. Plus, we're also going to be needing a simulation chamber, a loot fabricator, a deep learner. Actually, we're not going to need a deep learner for what we're going to do, and we're going to need prediction matrices. Okay. So now we're going to come over here. We've saved up plenty of cogs. We're just going to take 5 out of our bank. All right. And go in here and get the wither skeleton one. And we can come over here. Go at flux. Get us a flux point. And you know what? While we're here, I'm going to start telling it to start making that. We'll set this flex point down, get it connected to our network. Simulation chamber on one side, loop fabricator on the other side. We can stick the simulation chamber with the wither here, with some prediction matrices. And we're going to have to let this run for a little bit to get one of the prediction modules, the sequence where it actually passes. We could set up a chess system where it automatically does it. But okay, there we go. We succeeded on the second round, which now we have this wither skeleton prediction. Okay, so now we put it in here. We get 3 wither skulls. All right. Now with the 3 wither skulls, we can now go in here and go soul sand and get 4 soul sand. And tainted glass. I know it's a glass, tinted glass, not painted glass. We'll come down here a bit and go into small tunnel. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the reason why we're doing this in this area here is Malkore's got to fight the wither skeleton. Ah, not what I wanted to do. All right, and I need to make the area a 5 by 5 internal. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's enough depth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do need to take out one more on this wall. And one of the few reasons why we're doing it this way is we don't want the wither to break out and mass kill the entire base, even though it's just us here. 1, 2, 3. You know what? This needs to go up one more. Oh, actually, that would have been fine. And it is going to make this area very dark. This glass. But that's fine. More glass. And this cobblestone can go away. All right. I'm trying to make this wither killing chamber here. To kill this wither. We only need to kill him once. And then we can pretty much take this down. One of the things we're going to want to do is in here, we're going to want to flame these chunks right here. Because we have the no grief on, so all right. And that's another way we're going to prevent the wither from becoming too OP and destroying our base, is if we set this so that he can't do anything. We can just swing our axe right at him. And I'm trying to remember if there was a way to charge this axe more. I think there is. It's in settings that we're going to have to go to. But we got this guy. He's on the road. You can see him firing all around him. Sixty. And I'm gonna say, guys, thanks for the large amount of support you guys have been showing this series. The early numbers are in. You guys are awesome. Anyway, so we've got the nether star now, so we can just type in nether star. We can take out a stack of this. And now we can put those in there and say nitro, right? Nitro crystals, we can teach it this recipe right here. So now we should be able to go, and then nitro core. We should be able to request that after we teach it how to make the blocks. So nitro core. And now we teach you the blocks, we teach you the core, and if we type in core, we can see the nitro core right there. We're missing basics, which is fine. That's going to be one of the key things we're going to need to get in here. A core. That's what we're going to be making, a nitro core. We can click start. And we can see that this is still processing the gold. And that's making our first nitro crystal shards. It's going to take a little bit for it to empty, but that's kind of cool. Let's go over here, fix this. I will probably take a small little break and be right back after a little bit fixing this up here. But I will be right back, guys. All right, guys. Sorry it took me a little bit to get this ready, but I've made a second core of the nitro. I'm also got the other ones here, and we can set those guys in there, and that just made the blob. So we've got that completed, and now that blob just became the latest core shell, which is the Energized Transmutable. We can take that out, teach it to our EMC table here, where we can grab out some of these. And one of the things I want to do with it is make one of these energized shard blocks. And there's a reason why I wanted that done. You can hold on to those energized shards. If we look at one of the things you can make is a tier 2. Here, where is it? The tier, you know, the resource. Oh man, what is these called? Generator speed upgrades. Okay, so we can do. There is multiple tiers here. There's the tier 1, the tier 2, the tier 3, and the creative one, where pretty much it's just that. It's creative speed. It's so super fast. It's ridiculous. But we want one of these energized shard blocks and 4 mystical shard blocks. So we can go in here, type in energize, and we want 4 mystical. And this is a lot of EMC these are. So we're only going to want these where we want them at right now, because I still need to come up with a better EMC farm. Our current EMC farm's pretty good. It'd probably be a lot better once we put these in. But this triples the speed of any resource. This just doubles. So let's go over here. Where right here we have this one. We see how fast it's going down. We'll let that finished. Now we put that one in there, and we see how fast it's going. We can see that speed bar. There we go. There it is. It finally kicked in. And that's how much faster that produces. This only needs a tier 1. It does not need a tier 2. The ones that need tier 2 will probably be like these guys right here. Because once I replace these with tier 2, they're going to go so fast that this should start building up a surplus of those. And as long as that keeps running, we'll be okay. I really need to come up with a better EMC farm, so between episodes, I'm going to be looking at better EMC farms. If you like this episode, hit that like button. It means a lot to me. If you disliked it, go right ahead, hit that dislike button. Tell me why you disliked it down in the comments. We do improve based upon your guys' suggestions. And if you guys don't notice, I do respond to all questions and answers down in the comments. So until next time, later, Gators.